Hello students, you're welcome to Biology Video Lectures with Akerele Olademiji Philip. It's my pleasure to have you back with me on the lecture. So on today's edition of lecture, we'll move on to reproduction, human reproduction specifically. This is majorly for KS3 curriculum. However, it's going to benefit anyone that watches this also. So the question is, what is reproduction? Reproduction is the ability of all organisms to bring forth offsprings. It's very important we reproduce, or we give birth, or we bring forth, because if we don't do that, with time, humans or other organisms will not be in existence anymore, because it is reproduction that keeps us alive, that keeps helping us procreate and continue the species. So it's not, I only use humans as an example here, but humans are not the only ones that reproduce. Every living organism. We have this acronym called Mrs. Grain, which means that M for movement, R for reproduction, S for sensitivity, G for growth, R for respiration, E for excretion, N for nutrition. Each of these R can be exchanged to be reproduction here, respiration there. But either way, the reason why I brought this up was to show you that reproduction is a must for all organisms. What I've written here is what every organism is expected to have. Now, in fact, it says, in fact, some species are said to be endangered because they only have few of their members left on Earth. So those ones, they have to be allowed to reproduce, like controlled reproduction, so that they don't go into extinction. Because when something is endangered, it means if they don't have any other species left. I mean, they have only few other species left. So if those few ones left are not allowed to reproduce properly, they will go into extinction. All right. So these are the clips to show you how reproduction, example of reproductions. There's a giraffe here. This is a bacteria. These are bacterial cells reproducing asexually. This is reproducing sexually. All right. It's a form of sexual reproduction here with the giraffe. This, because when I say sexual, it means that there has been two gametes coming together to form pregnancy that then lead to this being given birth to, so to say. But this one, just few of them just kept dividing and dividing. Just one bacterium cell divides and keep dividing and all of that, so to say. And this is not limited to that. We also have it in plant. You can see a seedling germinating there, and of course a chick hatching out of the egg. So all of this is just to make us understand that reproduction is not limited to humans. I just use 4 examples here. All living things. All right. So